a couple ways we can go about this while this game kind of warms up. Did you want me to kind of break down some of the cool things I saw while I was looking at the season review, or?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna go by league, kind of give you the basic rundown, trying to give credit or trying to give criticism to whatever teams we saw perform well or perform or not so well, and we'll see if you find anything as eye-catching as I did. So for all the obviously the top 5 leagues in Europe, starting off with Ligue 1, I'm going from probably least exciting to most exciting.
Okay.
In terms of how the league finished, and
that was the least exciting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Ligue 1 has been probably the least exciting league since, of course, PSG.
Yeah.
Came
Also,
to fruition.
if you look at all the title winners from this season of the top 5 leagues, all of them had 90 points at least.
Yeah.
Except PSG.
Who
arguably is doing it in like the relatively easiest league compared to like their level. Like no other team has like billions of dollars that they can spend on players but PSG.
Yeah. And it's great that you bring that up because, of course, PSG finishing with 76 points, their 12th title, 3 in a row, obviously, but you're seeing some type of dip or regression, whatever you want to call it, because this is obviously a very low point total to win the league, but it's also the lowest point total
76
since. Yeah, it's also the lowest points accumulated by a champion since the 2019-2020 season, which is obviously cut short because of COVID.
Really?
PSG obviously won, but it was 68 points. And then you would have to go all the way back to never mind. Just to preface this, all of this history that I go back to is to 2010-2011. That's the farthest season I went back in my research.
That's good because that's when I started watching.
Yeah, I mean that's where our football knowledge probably lies more than anything.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, and the 2010-2011 season was the last time someone won the French league with 76 points, and that was Lille.
That was Eden Hazard, right?
Yeah, that's right. The Eden Hazard was back at Lille, so that was a long time ago.
What a shot! What a freaking
Valverde,
shot! By Valverde.
I know he let one fly right there.
That was his left foot though,
Yeah.
so you can give him a little pass for that. But yeah, he's got to do better.
Let's see this again.
He kind of just shot. He said fuck it.
Yeah, he did. It kind of sat up. The ball
was
sat
that a
up.
deflection?
No, I think the ball just really sat up for him. He just leathered it into Rosette.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, I guess cool. You win the league, you get your 3 in a row, but that's kind of concerning. I would think
it is concerning, and the only like counterpoint I can make is okay. Well, they don't really have a competitor.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal, Man City, they both pushed each other this season. Like really pushed each other, right to the last day. It could have gone either way, but then you look at teams like Bayer Leverkusen. All right, Bayer Leverkusen is a special exception, right?
Yeah.
They had one of the most unbelievable seasons in recent history in Bundesliga, right? Yeah. Especially considering like they didn't spend a lot of money on players. They had a brand new coach pretty much through his first season. All right, cool. So you have that. That's the anomaly, right?
Yeah.
But then we look at like Serie A. Okay, well, Inter won the league what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Like damn near 2 months ago, because AC Milan or whoever was second at that time, AC Milan wasn't like keeping up with them. Okay, but they still made it to 90 points.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, we won the league like a month ago.
Yeah.
And we had Girona like on our asses up to like maybe March or mid-April, and then we were just pretty much. So like you can't really make that point, right? Like they didn't have a competitor. A lot of other teams didn't have competitors. So it's just you gotta look at it as an overall not the best season for them. And I'll even say this, not to talk too much trash about PSG because I mean on a good day they're a good team, but they did not play well in my opinion. Hold up. Oh, okay, good. The angle almost fooled me.
Yeah, Julian Brandt going in there and having a nice little effort on goal that just goes wide.
Yeah.
Looks like just a nice little run.
So that's a really good run.
Yeah. I think Schlotterbeck has the pass, good touch.
Dude, Schlotterbeck makes good passes. He's the one who set up Fulkrug in that first leg against PSG.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, my this one guy's texting me about Bitcoin right now, so that's what the sound is about. Talk about cryptocurrency. If you hear that text notification,
The chime.
yeah, I guess something's breaking. Who knows? But yeah, for Ligue going on to that, like again, no really competitor. Monaco coming in second. It was 67 points, so not really challenging PSG.
They had a lot of second places from what I remember. I remember at one point it was Marseille, then it was Brest, or however you say it in French, Brest, whatever. And then, you had, that's it. And then Monaco at the end, finally. Because I remember Monaco just recently got second because they came in, like, really good form. But yeah, I mean, like, really not a lot of competition. Do you have the points tally for second place? Like, how close? I can pull it up.
How close they were?
Yeah, how close they were to PSG.
It was 67 points to PSG's 76 points, so 9 points off.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that just shows that it was an overall not bad season. In France,
when it comes to a really interesting title race, nothing special.
You can look at it as it was a more competitive season in France because all the teams were pretty much within the range, right? Like we look at 7th place, they had 51 points. That's 5 points behind PSG, right? Yeah. So from European spots to first place, 25 points.
And that's what I really looked at. I mean, like you said, 7th. Credit to Lens. They were in the Champions League this year too, and
I remember
we're still able to qualify for some type of European competition. It is a conference league, but hey, Lens is. Yeah, it's not going to be the biggest team.
They beat out Marseille.
Yeah, they did beat out Marseille. And then you got, of course, Lyon with 53 points.
Lyon, what a comeback, right?
Yeah.
I remember at one point they were in relegation battle.
Yeah, that was
the first half of the season. And then they just picked up some good form. Lacazette started scoring goals. I think Lacazette finished second, yeah.
Yep, he did with 19 goals.
Yeah, so good on Lyon.
Yep, good with Lyon. I think they have a good season. Nice, 55 points at 5th. That's a decent season. They're going to get Europa League, I believe, with that. Lille at 59 points.
Let's talk about Lille, dude.
Okay.
All right, Jonathan David.
Yeah.
Dude, what's up with this guy, man?
Yeah.
So I started doing some research on, because he's been in the top 3 of scorers. So let's...
He's in top 3 for this season.
Yeah, top 3 this season. He was 3rd last season with 24. The season before that, he had 15. And then I think the season before that is when he broke out, if I'm correct. No. So he had 13 goals 3 seasons ago. So yeah, man, you think he's gonna move on to a bigger club? He's Canadian, right? So
yeah, I think at this time, I forget, was it he made a move to this club. I think he had another team he was playing.
So he was playing
in Bundesliga?
No, he was playing in Belgium for Ghent.
Oh, in Belgium for Ghent. Okay, maybe I was thinking of
Ghent or
Bolo, but yeah, I think Jonathan David, his profile, 24 years of age.
Is he a cam?
I think he's a striker.
Is he a striker?
I think he can play.
Yeah, he is a striker.
Yeah, I think he can play on different positions across the front line, but looking like he's a striker.
Dude, he's got to go to a bigger club.
He has to.
This is his 4th consecutive season playing really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where he's gonna go, but I'm sure he's gonna get snatched up by some team.
Yeah, because I think there's a limited supply of goal scoring talent.
Yeah. Within
that age range that he is, I think you're gonna have to really go for some people of that profile if you're going to want to guarantee goals for yourself, especially top teams around Europe. You're going to now need to look for that next generation. I think Jonathan David's going to be a part of that for a while.
Yeah, and if you look at according to FootMob,
shout out FootMob, give us a sponsorship.
Yeah, shout out FootMob. I actually really like that.
Yeah, no, I actually do too.
Yeah, it's super cool. According to FootMob, he has a market value of 57 million, which would probably be inflated another 20 million in this market, especially if he goes to the Premier League.
Yeah.
If he goes to La Liga, I could see him going to a team like Atletico Madrid.
Really?
which have said they want Delphic.
Okay, from Girona.
Yeah. So I think he fits like the Atletico profile.
Okay.
He's a hardworking striker, and I'm not sure how rigid Lille's system is.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say Atletico Madrid plays the most rigid system.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have to like be really good on your P's and Q's for defense.
Yeah.
Like they're more of a defensive team. It's not free flowing like Real Madrid, let's say. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next thing?
Good to see. Yeah, I was like, well, glad to see where Jonathan David goes for the rest of his career. But I did want to touch on one more team in Lille, and you touched on them earlier. That is Brest, or however you call them. I think I'm gonna go with the American term, Brests, because
that's how it's spelled.
Who doesn't love breasts? As a man,
Brest.
But Brest as the team qualifying for Champions League football in third with 61 points, most point total ever in their history.
Oh, really?
You got
wow.
Here, let me break down this little history for you. So,
tell me about it.
From 2010 to 2013, those 3 seasons, they were typically in and around the relegation zone. They get relegated in 2012, 2013 at the bottom of Ligue with 29 points. From 2013 all the way to 2019, 6 seasons, they spend in the lower tier. Oh, here Adeyemi goes through. Adeyemi runs the keeper. Is he gonna go? Oh,
he just missed it, dude. You see how fast Carvajal got back?
Yes. Wow, that was a great recovery by Carvajal.
Dude, Carvajal just saved. Was it offside? Let's check.
Yeah.
It looked like it was onside.
No, he bends his run.
Onside. Wow.
And Adeyemi almost.
Wow. He timed that perfectly, dude. That touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey, Carvajal got back fast though.
A golden moment in the 21st century, in the 21st minute.
He could have gone down if he wanted to.
He could have
because he did. Thibaut extended. He didn't touch him, I don't think. So I think if VAR looked at it, maybe it wouldn't have been given.
I think his eyes got kind of a little big at that moment. She threw that through on goal in the Champions League final.
But we called it, right? Like you were saying, like Adeyemi, dude, his speed, his pace is obviously going to be an issue for Carvajal.
And Bellingham gets fouled here.
Because now that he knows he can beat Carvajal one-on-one, he's going to do that again.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens as that develops.
We're going to talk about this man later.
Terzic? Yeah, we'll have to talk about Terzic. But again, going back to Brest just a little bit, it's been 6 seasons in the lower tier of French football from 2013 all the way to 2019. Get promoted. They go runners-up in 2018, 2019 to get promoted. And then go from 14th in 2019, 2020 to 17th, which is 1 point away from the drop zone.
Right.
And it actually goes into the playoff match there. And then 21, 22, they spin in 11th, and then 14th in the next season with 22, 23.
Yeah.
And now jumping all the way up to third.
The third.
That's crazy. They've only probably, it looks like 11th is the best finish they've ever had.
Yeah, so they're
in the past decade.
They're guaranteed Champions League football. They don't have to do the qualification. They're guaranteed, which is interesting because we have a new Champions League format.
Yeah, that's true as well.
It's their first season in Champions League football.
Yep.
They're gonna have that new format.
Yep. But now Dortmund here on a little bit of a break.
Will they have the squad depth though to play those extra 8 matches?
Well, to see, Yemi almost connects with the cross.
Yeah, Real Madrid, they're inviting the pressure.
Yeah, this looks like this a little and Camavinga gets challenged really cleanly, but a nice hard tackle.
He does. That was just
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Is that
goodness.
Royce? Is that Royce?
No, Royce isn't playing.
Oh, that's right. I'm probably thinking of fairy tale endings. I want Royce to score. I think that was Fulkrug.
Dude, why would he pass it right back to him? Who was that?
I think that was Fulkrug.
Oh my goodness.
But Fulkrug hitting the post and coming off and out.
Yeah. Whoever made that pass, I don't know who made it. I think it might have been, it was either Sabitzer or Brandt.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Fulkrug who shot it. He was close, man. He hit the post. That was crazy.
Yeah. I think Real Madrid now trying to settle things down. Oh man,
we are.
This is.
Let's look at this replay. Yeah. Who made the pass? That's who I want to know. Is that Maatsen?
I think that's Maatsen coming off the left-hand side.
Oh wow. He might have been offside.
Yeah, just a little toe poke.
I think he might have been offside.
A little toe poke and just kisses that post and comes out.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
That's their second chance. What, in like a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Man? We gotta be tightening it up on defense because something isn't working. Obviously.
I think you're not stepping up to press the man with the ball.
We're not. And you know what's funny? I was just reading this thing earlier that said Carlo told his players not to press. And it's not in this match. An example was during a match versus Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah.
Shakhtar Donetsk was like really like at that time known for like countering their counter-attack football, right?
Yeah.
So Carlo noticed this and he said, don't press them because that's what they want you to do. And they ended up winning the match 5-0. And he ended up saying this, I think in the post-conference afterwards, or the match conference afterwards, saying, yeah, I told my players not to press, and we won. So, that may not always work, right?
No,
like, sometimes you gotta press. I think Carlo will fix it.
Yeah.
But right now, Dortmund's looking like a better team.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Carlo's known for his versatility, his persona of not having a quote-unquote system. So I think the adjustments can be made. It's just...
Is Emre Can about to come out?
Oh, man, that would suck.
Who do they have? Let's see who they have on the bench that can fill in that center mid role / defensive mid role. Because that's really what he's playing right now. He's playing as a defensive mid.
He just got up. He's going to this touchline now, so he might be all right.
He might be all right, yeah. I mean, do you bring in Royce and just say like and drop Braun to like a double pivot midfield?
That could be. I think the commentators were just now alluding to that. That I think Royce would be the best option.
Because you got Nmecha, Felix Nmecha.
Yeah, Nmecha. Yeah,
Nmecha is that how you say it?
I don't know. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll hear the commentators.
He's Belgian. Say. Yeah, we're American.
Wait,
we'll say
is he Belgian?
I believe he's Belgian.
No, he's German, dude.
Is he German?
Yeah, he's German.
I got the flag wrong. Hey, ignorant American here.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I know he plays DM. I've seen him in a couple matches. Dude, you know that the MLS has this rule where like if you get off the field due to like an injury or whatever, you have to stay off for at least 2 minutes.
Really?
Before you come back.
That's interesting.
I only know that because like Messi was saying this is the dumbest rule I've ever.
It sounds like the dumbest rule.
Like dude, like
it's probably a reason. Well, I mean, it's not the full reason why I don't watch MLS consistently, but I mean, that's probably one of the issues of the league.
I'll say this: the only reason why I even pay attention to MLS is because it's good betting for the summer. You know what I mean? Like now that European season is over.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
Vinny
putting a ball in.
Oh. Dude, if Bellingham was just a second earlier.
Schlotterbeck with the clearance. It's now, they're starting to warm up.
Yeah. Right here, this turn, he makes it seem like he's going that way, and then boom.
And just sends it down the touchline.
Too fast for him.
All right, Dortmund trying to really go. They're really going for it.
Yup, right there. That pass.
Adeyemi on his bike.
I saw it. We saw it, dude.
Oh, and there's a save by Courtois. Fulkrug tries to get on the end of it, but...
What a save.
Comes into Thibaut Courtois' hands. Wow.
What a save, man.
Yeah, I think Terz is just saying, whenever you get the ball, get it out. Go as quickly as possible. Don't let them try and set into their block.
Yeah. Man, Adeyemi is going to be trouble for Carvajal.
Yeah.
It just depends how long can they last, right? Like how much more energy does Adeyemi have to keep bursting at full pace past Carvajal, and how much stamina does Well, I'm not worried about Carvajal's stamina. Carvajal has been dealing with pacey wingers his whole career.
Yeah,
and he plays like full matches. He's played 120 minutes before. Like that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I think I would go with the former of Adeyemi. Maybe slowing down a little bit because I mean you're in a final. There's an adrenaline pumping, endorphins going everywhere in your system. He's probably feeling like he's on air when he's running, but I feel like that's gonna probably come down at some point.
And I think that may be a big factor that's gonna play into this. You know, like experience versus like a little bit of that naivety of your first final probably for most of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Like you have like seasoned players like Hummels and Royce who have been in finals and the Champions League finals before. I think this is Matt Hummels' third final.
Yeah.
He had one with Bayern.
Yeah.
So and he was that first one 10 years ago with
the Dortmund and the Bayern final in Wembley.
Yeah. So Matt Hummels, he's experienced. Royce experienced, seasoned vet. The rest of these guys, though, most of them never played in the Champions League.
Yeah.
In the Champions League final, let alone a semifinal.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how their energy levels play out. You got the Supreme underwear. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. This is for one of the Dortmund fans. Here's Real Madrid. Cruz with the corner here.
Dude, I want Kroos to score.
30th minute.
I want him to score.
You want to score?
Yeah,
okay.
but he's not scoring off this corner. But
no.
I want him to score eventually, man. Thing is, I don't know if we can beat Dortmund in the air, man.
Doesn't look like it right now. They've
look at it. Look how fast this counter is.
Yeah, they're running, sprinting out.
3v6. Holy shit.
Jadon Sancho plays it on the other side.
Oh man.
Oh, no, it was nothing. I think.
Oh man.
The Dortmund fans are looking for a pin. No.
But we're calling it, man. Like, how long can they keep up those like pacey counterattacks before they're just absolutely drained? And I think if you're Carlo, you're seeing this and you're like, okay, we kind of got them where we want them. Because they can't keep doing this for 90 minutes.
Yeah, a little shoulder to shoulder. I don't think that's much there between Mindy and Adeyemi.
No, that's fair play.
Yeah.
That's fair. See, like this game warmed up finally.
So far this game's heating up, and I'm excited. Dortmund are by far not shying away from trying to get ahead.
30 minutes in. 30 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean,
they're still playing. They're playing like finally at their like.
Oh.
At their peak. There. He's like, I don't know what he's saying. I don't speak German.
Sharing a couple choice words for each other there. I mean, just comes in a little early.
He got the ball, but he also got the foot.
Yeah.
So.
It's all good. All good. But just to round off Ligue for just a second, since we took a break from there.
Yeah. Let's come back to Ligue.
Just a little review. We're just going down to the domestic trophy, Coupe de France, won by PSG. They're 15th,
of course.
Top scorer obviously going to Kylian Mbappe with 27 goals. Lacazette with 19, Jonathan David with 19, Aubameyang with 17, and then Wissam Ben Yedder.
He's still playing.
Still doing it with 16 goals.
Man. Like, I remember he used to play for Sevilla.
Yeah.
And now he's over here doing it in France.
Yeah, I mean,
good for him.
Some old guys. I mean, I'm of course an Arsenal fan, so good to see Laka and Oba doing their thing still in the French league
against rival teams.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then most assists going to Romain Del Castillo.
What does he play for?
I'm not sure. I just have it in my notes.
Let's see.
Go look that up real quick. He had 8 assists, 28-year-old. I did not look
Ligue
besides that.
Ligue 1. You know what I want to know?
Yeah.
Who is the Brest manager? Oh, he plays for Brest.
Oh, okay. That's right. He played for Brest.
Romain Del Castillo. Yeah, he's French. So, yeah, let's look at real quick who this Brest manager is and if potentially he has, like, that appeal for like teams to get him in the future, know, because usually they like the younger managers. I'm not too familiar though. Who?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar. Ooh, okay, that's foul. Play held back here. Mendy has picked up a little knock from I think Ryerson.
So his name is Eric Roy. He's 56 years old. He's coached since 20. It's kind of weird, man. Like, I'm sure there's more to it, but according to Footmog, right?
Yeah.
He only coached Nice in 2010 to 2011 for not even a full season, for like 2 half seasons, from March 2010 to November 2010, or 2011. So it kind of seems like an interim manager type deal. And now he's coached Brest since just the beginning of this, or last season, midway through last season, January 2023. And he's taken them to 3rd. So, relatively young. Actually, not really. 56 years old. That's like a midway through your career if you're planning to retire at like 60s. Some managers coach till 70. But
I mean, Great for him.
Oh wow!
Overall,
That was too
Carvajal
much.
too
Too
had
big
a
of a
touch right there.
I think he might have been better off crossing it right before
Yeah.
he took that big touch.
Yeah.